Boy oh boy are you in the wrong place, for this video has no purpose other than to prove that man can indeed suffer many mental illnesses concurrently and upload the results to YouTube. In today's episode of AIDS Weekly, I'll be discussing many things that I'm not even aware of yet, but like seeing a homeless man begging for change, let's unzip and get stuck in. First on the agenda, if I had one, is a subject very close to my heart: nunchucks. You see, nothing says I bet that guy owns nunchucks than owning nunchucks. But on a more serious note, is cannibalism really so bad? At best, she was gonna live another 60 years. She could have been hit by a bus tomorrow if she wasn't casserole in my freezer. I think I need a topic for a bit, so at least there's some fucking point to this video. So, Ark Raiders, am I right? That's the footage in the background for the visually impaired viewer. If you are blind, how many times have you pissed on someone's lap thinking you were in the bathroom? Let me know in the comments. I'll be honest, I thought it was pretty shit to begin with, but after sinking many more hours into it, I'm enjoying it. I know what I'm doing, like a double arm amputee knows how to juggle, but who cares? Watching them try is fucking hilarious. Classic amputees. They get so angry, so you say, come on then, hit me, and more hilarity ensues. I'm not really one to give a thorough analysis. Funny word analysis. It can be broken down to anal sis, so do with that what you will. Now I've lost my train of thought. Ah yes, anal with my sister. I really struggle to get fat and girthy about technical breakdown, hence why I talk about cocks instead. But Ark Raiders right now for me has found my G-spot. I don't know why though. Let me keep talking shit and maybe we can Scooby-Doo this motherfucker. You know Fred sucked a lot of Scooby dick to make it into Mystery Inc. Guy's fucking useless. Daphne also has a cock. I want to see a more realistic Scooby-Doo. Just imagine Shaggy testifying in court about semen and blood spatter analysis. There it is again, anal sis. Then they call Scooby to the stand, and the rape case gets thrown out because their star witness was a fucking dog. I could make a whole video on this, but I'll keep some AIDS in the tank for later. So Ark Raiders is pretty. Could that be it? Maybe. It can't hurt, but you can have the time of your life in the bargain bin section of Amsterdam, where the only thing lower than the prices are the genital hygiene standards. So pretty helps, but as those famous rose-tinted streets have taught us, most STDs are treatable, so why even use a rubber? On the topic of low prices, could the cost be a factor? Again, maybe. Sorry. There's probably going to be more maybes in this video than a Carly Rae Jepsen song. Some weird lyrics in that song. Is she just saying she's a hoe? Or, I mean, where you think you're going, baby, is definitely something a rapist would say. Just because she sings it with a happy backing track doesn't make it legal. Or does it? It's around half the price on average of other big games launched at the same time and is arguably way better. And definitely better than Black Ops 7, which I can say with confidence without even playing it because I have eyes. Fuck, have I just given away a spoiler for my cock, balls and face reveal? Being affordable definitely helps, but I'd pay way more if I thought the game would satisfy me in ways only my uncle could before he went to prison and I had money. For instance, when GTA 6 eventually comes out, I'm gonna have to pimp out my children to fund it, which would be sad if they were biologically mine. And it will be well worth their sacrifice, as I'm sure I will thoroughly enjoy it. So no, price can't be the thing either. What else we got? Gameplay, I guess? Like I say, technical isn't my bag of coke and onions, if you get my drift. And I'd be lying if I said I even knew what gameplay fully encompasses. But I know what gameplay fully encompasses. It feels good. Most things work, a few things that make the ratio of cum to blood sway to the red side, but nothing that makes me want to remove that dirty river penis parasite from my urethra. I fucking warned you that you were in the wrong place, and now we're talking cock parasites. Serves you right. Now open up, because I have more of my shit to feed you. Here comes the aeroplane. Guns are interesting with their own unique personalities. If a man can lob his cock off and call himself a velociraptor, then guns can have a personality. The kettle is a Ken, mild-mannered and needs a good fingering to get him to produce results. The The anvil, on the other hand, is Shaniqua, a big old black woman who packs a punch and charges way too much for a blowjob. Looting can be tedious at first, but as you discover blueprints and purple things are more addictive than crack, looting becomes much more fun. It is the 50 cocks you must suck to be able to afford a gram. Might I suggest increasing your prices or cross-selling? For example, instead of just penis work, consider rim jobs also. What else is gameplay? Movement? Is movement gameplay? In Arc Raiders you can move, correct. Next, UI stuff, probably. I think the menus are all okay, could be refined a little, and I'd love to be playing this on PC instead of console. On console, moving loot around seems more of a chore, but I guess it serves me right for being a console thought. Moving loot on console leaves me with repetitive strain injuries the likes I've not felt since my 24-hour wankathon. It was for charity, but I told no one about it, so I made no money. Who knew you could get calluses on your foreskin? But seeing as though a PC now costs more than a weekend with Shaniqua, I guess I'll engage in some voyeurism and watch the PC folk of YouTube have all the fun managing their stashes one-handed. You know they're all touching themselves whilst doing that. I have to manage my stash, then touch myself. Bullshit. I think I forgot what I was doing for a minute. That last bit was more reviewish, and that's not what this is. This video is evidence for my forthcoming court hearing. I swear at least one of us consented. Oh yeah, why do I enjoy Arc Raiders? Fuck knows. Maybe it's the social aspect of it. Well, it could be, if I wasn't what my therapist calls fucking retarded. You see, I struggle with the hi, how you doing, and instead say shit like this. So yeah, not all that social really. I don't really run into anyone that tries to kill me either, so I can't say their mums have sucked more balls than a Down syndrome in a ball pit. And likewise, I feel like a major asshole if I start killing people, so I haven't yet. Give it time though. As they say, time only makes you want to kill people more. Maybe it's the hunt for goop, which I don't fully understand what is. I was under the impression that was a Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina-scented candle, but I think it means loot. I just googled it. Gear on other players. So kinda loot. I'll stick to my fish-smelling candle, thank you. It's like Gwyneth's right here with me with her poor genital hygiene. This is why Iron Man died. Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina stink. Can't wait to release my own range of my smegma-scented hand soaps. Now, with 50% chance of contracting herpes. Gonna need to brainstorm some brand names, ideas in the comments. What else? Maybe the stakes? You know, you loot, get good stuff, and then if you die, you lose it all. The very nature of an extraction shooter. Maybe this forces you to engage with the game more, making you forget about your real life, which, let's be honest, ain't so pretty, unless you like impending world wars, AI taking over the world, and 3-ply toilet paper being 2.5-ply at best. Now I've got shit on my thumb again. I guess this is what immersion is. But what is immersion? Well, according to Google, it's the action of immersing someone or something in a liquid, which is exactly what I meant. When you're playing Arc Raiders, it's like you're drowning in cum, but not any old cum. No, I'm talking S tier, straight from the loins of the All-Father himself cum. The cum of Johnny Silvercock himself, Keanu Reeves. You see, swimming in cum is tough, but so is meeting women when you have to open with, "Hi, I'm legally obliged to tell you that I raped a dwarf once. Wanna get a drink?" Not my fault. I didn't know dwarves had rights. That was a joke. I did know. Think we're getting a little foggy here. Immersion, maybe that's the reason it feels great to play. Engrossed in a believable world where the stakes are high. Could be. I think maybe the depth also is what's doing it for me. There's a lot to do, a lot to find, a lot to make, and don't get me started on the safe pocket. I feel they made that a thing for the shits. I mean, where do I begin? Sticking an industrial battery up my prison pocket? Cleaning my own feces off an item before selling it to a trader? 57 skill points going on the rim dilation elongation perk to fit larger items inside your anus. Sounds like something Daddy would tell you about. Remember, little Harry, this is Daddy's safe pocket. Now reach in. What do you feel? Daddy's cock. That's right, little Harry. You want to be a wizard, don't you? Then fucking practice with Daddy's wand. Have I answered the question yet? You know, what this video is about, apparently. Didn't even know this is what this video was going to be. I have a shit pun, which I don't know how to fit in, and I can't just spit on it to make it fit this time. Anyway, I can't even say it. It's so shit. It's situational too, so it won't even work. Anyway, just pretend we're in Ark Raiders. You say, "Oh boy, look at that big robot over there. Oh Sonny, heavily hung as you are, whatever could it be?" I say, "Oh, that's just Seb." Seb, you question? Seb Bastian. See? Fucking gold, wasn't it? I've read this back multiple times, and I could have just left it out of the video, but I kept it in. I'm an adult, I shit you not. Next week, I have to do my taxes, because I left it till I had 2 weeks left. Are we done now with this video? I feel like we're done. If you enjoyed the video, you can share my meds. You can support whatever the fuck this is through Patreon, where you get early access and some behind the scenes stuff when I remember, or through the buy me a coffee enema thing, which I don't know what is. Links below. Thank you to my current supporters. You can also like, subscribe, and comment below, which would be nice and leave me warm and wet in my pants. Until next time, tell your therapist that the back of Thanos' head looks like your penis.